How's everybody? So new exciting unboxing for you guys today. I just got my Zobie Box in the mail for the month of August. It's August 1st. I did the pre-order, so I got it today, but these go on sale today if you wanted to get one. They're 40 bucks, but they're 32 if you're a Zobie supporter like I am. Really excited for this because it's a 90s themed box. You can't tell by the funny AOL sticker. I'm sure if you're a 90s kid or grew up in the 90s, you saw all those annoying AOL little discs that you got with like free minutes or whatever on the internet. And I'm a 90s kid. I'm really excited for the stuff in this box. I was born in 93, so I grew up fairly well versed in the 90s culture. But this is The Matrix, Beavis and Butthead, Fight Club, and Boy Meets World. That's the other one. Really excited for all the themes in this box. I grew up with all of these, so let's dive into this box and see what cool stuff's inside. The first thing I see when I open the box is, as usual, some tissue paper. We got some nice bright pink for this one, which is also cool. The first thing I actually see in the box is the Fight Club item. I'm assuming this is soap, a bar of soap, but I'm going to open it just to, dive in to see what is inside. But it definitely seems like a soap bar to me because that's very iconic with Fight Club. And yes, this is a replica Fight Club bar of soap. This is a replica, definitely not an actual bar of soap. You can't actually use this, but it's still a really cool prop, especially if you love Fight Club like I do. One of my favorite David Fincher films, actually. But the next thing is the pin. Okay, so Beavis and Butthead is the pin. This is the common pin. It is Beavis and Butthead at Burger World. That's really another great pin, because if you're a fan of pin collecting, I think Zobie does put out some of the best pins I've seen in the game. That's really awesome. I'm going to open this and see what number I have, because I know a lot of people are curious. Okay, so out of 300, I got 172. Which is a cool number. I'm not really big on the whole numbers, if it's a number 1 or a number 300 or etc. But that is just a really well-detailed pin. They always do a really great job. So another top-notch pin from Zobie Productions. And the next thing I actually see is something from the 90s. I'm sure you all know the little slap bands where you slap them on your wrist. Because this wasn't a part of the box I was expecting. This is a little add-on. It's actually a Zobie branded one too. So let me slap this on my wrist real quick and see if it actually slaps like the old school ones used to. Yep, it slaps on. Never thought I would have a shopzobie.com little bracelet slapper thing, but why not? It's the 90s box. You gotta get more 90s nostalgia in the box somehow. And this is the print. Okay, that is a really nice print if you're a fan of The Matrix. This is the print for the month. Definitely a really awesome print. Anything Keanu Reeves is great. I mean, he's having like another resurgence because he's always been really popular, but now he's popular now as John Wick. But back then, he was doing The Matrix. He was Neo from The Matrix. Even before then, he was Bill and Ted, and that's just really awesome. Who is the artist? The artist is The Art of Megan E. Risk. I'll put a little thing in the showcase at the end so you can check her out with her social medias and all that. But that's also really cool. So I guess that means that the signature is from Boy Meets World, because that's the only one I haven't seen so far. Okay, well, before I get to that, there is a thank you card. Say, I hope you love this 90s box. Thank you for the support. What do you miss from the 90s? And it's signed by JR. That's actually real, and it also has the Dunkaroos and Blockbuster, and it has that classic 90s font that we're all used to being forced to use back in the day. But, okay, this autograph... That's Mr. Feeney. That's Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World. I think it's William Daniels, but that's so cool. That's Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World. Wow, that's definitely an iconic autograph to have from the 90s, I have to say. That's really impressive to put in a $40 subscription box, and of course it's JSA certified, so you know it's legit because JSA is the leading third-party authenticator in the world. So that's just an added awesome bonus, because, wow, I actually was not expecting to get Mr. Feeney in a subscription box. That's something that I don't think anyone would ever expect from it, but what do you expect? Zobie puts out some of the best stuff in the game. And that's just an amazing box right there. I think that's my favorite Zobie box other than the first Zobie box, which ironically enough, this is their first year anniversary of the Zobie Box, which actually was my first ever box I got from them, and the rest is history. It's crazy to think it's been a whole year of me doing unboxings, getting to know everybody in the community, JR, Audie, Half Geek, and all them. So that's really awesome. But wow, let's just move on to this spoiler sheet because it's all 90s themed. I mean, I'll show, a title card up there with it. But okay, we got the 2-inch pins inspired by Beavis and Butthead. Were designed by Corey Kaufman, who we mostly know from these boxes. He puts out top-notch stuff on his pins and Cabin 13. This fan art inspired print of The Matrix was designed by Megan E. Risk, limited to 400. This prop replica bar of soap inspired by Fight Club was created by Dark Matter Props. That's a really great one. Obviously, there's going to be randomly inserted autographs from Zobie, the mascot, from Kara Edwards. Never gotten an autograph upgrade, but maybe one day. And these photos were hand signed by William Daniels, who played Mr. Feeney in Boy Meets World. And all three of those options are actually really cool. Of the three, though, I definitely think the one on the far right is the coolest looking, just because it's just him together. But the other ones, if you want to get like a cool multi-sign piece going, I mean, that's a good start to have Mr. Feeney on there, and then you can get the rest of the cast. Because I know a couple of them do the convention circuit, so you definitely could add on to them if you wanted to, or you can trade them or sell them if you really don't want them. But that's a really great box. I think this is my second favorite Zobie box of all the Zobie boxes I've gotten so far, even though all of them are really phenomenal. But maybe a little bit biased because I am a 90s kid, so like take it for what it's worth. But yeah, that was my quick unboxing for the Zobie box, this tribute to the 90s. Definitely let me know what you think about the box, if you liked it, if you haven't gotten one yet. If you plan on getting one, definitely get one. They go on sale tonight at shopzobie.com. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, let me know what your favorite items are. I mean, let's talk all things 90s here, not just the 90s stuff in the box, but just anything in general, because, you know, I like talking all things movies, 90s nostalgia, all that stuff here. But thanks so much for checking my little unboxing video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with my trailer reactions, unboxings, movie reviews, all that jazz. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.